Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from our group of Semantics-Pragmatics. And then today we are going to talk about verb and situation in Semantic-Pragmatics. So stay tuned guys.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4 Semantic-Pragmatic. Our material is about verb and situation. Okay, the first material will be explained by me, Dewi maksuroh Lubis. Okay, let's enjoy. In semantic, verb and situation is divided into several parts, one of which is verb and situation. In this section, we'll describe elements of the meaning of verbs which correlate to different of situation types. Stative verbs like be, have, know, and love. These verbs allow the speaker to view a situation as a steady state with no internal breeze and change. Moreover, the speaker doesn't overtly focus on the beginning or end of the state, even if the speaker used a stative in the past. For example, the first is Billy lies. The meaning is he tells untruth. Use one noun phrase. The second is Alexa Ayora told the truth. Use two noun phrase. The last is I overheard a scone. Use three noun phrase. In verb and situation, we know that have use two noun phrase. The last is I overheard a scone. Use three noun phrase. In verb and situation, we know that have a causative verb. Causative verb is used to indicate that one person causes another person to do something for the first person. One can cause somebody to do something for him or her by asking, pay, requesting, or forcing the person. Causative verbs have three verbs that are is have, get, and make. The first one is have. The structure for have is subject plus have or has plus object plus base form of verb. Example: John had Alex clean the bathroom. The second structure is subject plus have or has plus object plus past participle form of verb. Example: Mary will have her homework prepared. The second, get. The first structure is subject plus get or any tense plus object plus past participle form of verb. Example: Mary will get her homework prepared. The last is make. Make is stronger than have or get. It constitutes only one structure as it doesn't take anything passive as its object. The structure is subject plus make or any tense plus object plus base form of verb. Example: He always makes me do his work. Okay, next material. According to the grammar, rules, and structure, there are two more similar verbs that are not causative verb by definition, but they constitute similar sentence structure. Those who verb are is let and help. The first one is let. Let's mean allow or permit, but the use of let in the sentence is different from these words. The structure is subject plus let or any tense. Example is Robert, let me escape the prison. The verb permit or allow doesn't follow this structure. It follows the regular sentence pattern of English language. Structure is subject plus permit or allow plus object plus infinitive. The example is John allowed him to drive his car. The second is help. Help is not actually a causative verb either, but is generally regarded as a causative verb because of its grammatical use in a sentence.
Okay, hello guys, my name is Nadya. I'm from Group 4 Semantics, and here I want to explain adverbial diagnostic. In grammar, an adverbial is a word, an adverb or a group of words, an adverbial clause or adverbial pairs that modifies or more closely defines the sentence or the verb. The word adverbial itself is also used an adjective, meaning having in the same function as an adverb. Look at the example below. The first, James answered immediately. Adverb. James answered in English. Prepositional pairs. And James answered this morning. Nouns pairs. James answered in English because he had a forage visitor adverbial clause. An adverbial is a construction which modifies or describes verb. When an adverbial modifies a verb, it changes the meaning of the verb. Word group, which are also considered to be adverbial, can also modify verb. For example, a propositional pairs, a noun pairs, a finite clause, or a non-finite clause. Number 5, about agent and goal. Agent, the entity that internationality carries out the action of the verb. Agents are usually the subject of a transitive, the transitive, or anorgative verb. Times are mostly the direct object of the transitive or transitive verb. Goal, source, location, beneficius, and instrument are normally embedded in a prepositional pairs. Finally, expressions are usually the subject of certain verb. For example, John hit Greg, and John agent hit Greg, that's Dave. And Harry brought 2 fish from the store. Harry agent brought 2 fish from, that's Dave, and the store Sarge. And the cookies were eaten in the kitchen by the baker. The cookies Dave were eaten in the kitchen location, and by the baker, that's agent. Goals, the direction toward which the action of the verb moves. Distinguishing between source, goal, and location is always a challenge for students. The key is generally the preposition, the precedes this NPS. The goal is the entity toward which the action of the verb moves. The source is the entity from which the action of the verb originates, and the location is the entity where the action of the verb is taking place.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Syahranie Nadya. You can call me Nadya. And here I'll explain about situation types in the Semantics-Pragmatics. Situation type: a system of situation types. Speaker use their knowledge of the semantic distinction, static or dynamic, derivative of punctual, italic or italic to draw distinction of situation type. We have seen that some verbs like pen, draw, and bold are italic, while others like talk, sleep, and walk are italic. Similarly, some verbs are italic, static like know, love, and resemble, while others like learn, die, and kill are non-static. The test for the semantics is to show how the inter-semantic distinction carried by verb and verb phrases map into a system of situation types. 21 information attempt to do this is found in 1967. Below are here our kinds of situation he identified, together with some English verb and verb phrases exemplifying each type. Found in 1967 state desire, want, love, hate, now, and believe. Okay, 4. Accomplishment contain activity and achievement. Activity and accomplishment are alike in that both have duration. One test in that both can easily take continuous or progressive marker in the most language in English. That usually means you can ink. An example: I'm walking, that's activity. I'm changing a tire, that's accomplishment. Accomplishment and achievement are both italic, that is both result in a change of state of duration, state of affair. When you talk about time, it's perfective aspect or past tense. It means some change has occurred. An example again: I changed a tire, accomplishment. I broke my leg, that's achievement. The rule of telicity. Telicity means a purpose, algorithm, orientation, but essentially telicity really means something and the word is different. That's sometimes a difficult question to answer. These things are sometimes a bit subjective. However, a few quick examples may help. Italic or not telicity. He walked around town. When he returns home, everything is basically the same as before he left. This is activity. Italic or has telicity. He walked for miles. Before he began walking, he didn't walk for miles. And afterward, he has the word is different, at least for the height achiever. This is accomplishment. Italic or not telicity. She is winning in life. Yesterday she was winning, today she is winning, tomorrow she will probably still be winning. Some will call this is activity, others would say state. This class contains where you have as content or constituent parts, comprised in code to be capable of holding, have capacity for to keep under proper control. Reason he called not content is amusement, and the word accommodate and hold are common synonym of contain. While our three words mean to have or be capable of having within. Content implies the actual presence of a specific substance or quantity within something. The can contains a quart of oil. Containing is the present participle of the verb to contain. So, this means the item is already its container. For example, I have a jug that contains 2 liters of water. This means your jug is capable of containing 2 liters. The word that is used to indicate a specific object, item, person, condition, while with is used to add information to object, item, and people. Okay, that's our material today. I hope you can enjoy this presentation, and if anyone does not understand or want to be asked, please write in the comment column. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.